We look at the most profitable crypto narratives in 2024. I'm just going to read them out for everybody here. First, we have meme coins up over 1,300%, real world assets 286%, AI 222%, DeFi 99%, DePIN 81%, L1s 70%, GameFi 64%, and L2s 39%. Kai, what was your first take when you saw this?
I mean, I figured meme coins would be number one. Thought AI would be number two. Did not think RWAs were that high. I guess I don't pay attention a lot to the tokens of RWAs, so maybe that's why. Interesting to see layer twos in eighth. Now, it doesn't mean they're in the last place of all the narratives or all the sectors. Obviously, there are many more than 8 sectors, and 39% in any market would be really good. But when you're comparing to friggin' meme coins like Bonk and Degen, you got 1,300%. It makes it look pretty tiny, but interesting that it was only 39%. I think they'll have their moment eventually. Gaming still pretty low as well. It will likely have its moment too. But good to see DeFi finally coming back. DeFi has been struggling for a long time. It was the first to get into the bear market in the last cycle, and it has just struggled ever since. And I think DeFi is making a bit of a comeback, so that's nice to see too.
Yeah, DeFi had a good run on the backs of Uniswap, which had their fee switch proposal. That was one of the big moments there. Jupe, obviously, new token that came out. That really pumped DeFi. Maker's been doing really well. So yeah, it's been good to see DeFi. Yeah, my first take on this was kind of what you said around L2s, is you look at this and it just makes you want to chase 1,000 or 100x returns, right? Because, L2s is at the bottom at 39%. A 39% increase in any regular investment strategy over one quarter would be like bananas. You'd be so pumped. But when you're in crypto, it's everything skewed, especially right now when everything feels like it's pumping and going to the moon. And so it makes it tough to know where to allocate your capital. I think the thing to know is meme coins is at the top of this list because there is no way to truly value a meme coin. A meme coin is one of the only things that can go to an insane amount that makes 0 sense. You can always kind of have an argument that that's what a meme coin is. It's pure speculation. It's a casino. It's gambling. It could do that and it could stay there throughout the bull run. Whether it stays there in the bear is totally different. But the rest of these things are they're all legitimate businesses. As you look through the list here, and there's
Whoa, they are definitely not all legitimate businesses. I would say true. The majority are probably not, if we're talking about crypto tokens. But I know what you're saying. There is a way to value things that are, RWAs or AIs that have revenues and things like that. Meme coins, totally different. And so it makes sense that they're going to be just pumping this much. They're also just having a moment too. But who knows? That may continue throughout this entire cycle.
Let's look next to the 3 big winners of March. So the Milkman every month at the end of the month writes a newsletter where he talks about the big winners of the month. And we wanted to just kind of share those winners with you. So we had a little chat with the Milkman before we came on air today. And first up, there was Base was a winner in March. Base just went mental in March. Let me read some of these numbers to you here. Daily transactions jumped from 400,000 to 1.5 million by the end of March. Weekly active users doubled and hit new all-time highs. And on the profit side, Base also went bananas. Total network revenue hit 10 million in March. First time it's ever done that. And weekly profit jumped from 500,000 to 4.4 million by the end of the month.
Yeah, a lot of this comes off the back of EIP 4.44, which obviously we're talking about a ton on the podcast, and we knew this was going to be a bullish signal for L2s. Base seems to be the one that's jumped the most from this. We're actually in the process of writing a pro report right now for all the pro members out there. Not this week, but next week, we will have a deep dive on Base and its moment that it's having. And we're going to break down 5 ways that you can capitalize on Base's moment. Base doesn't have a token. Every other L2, every other blockchain out there has a token, or at least is hinting that we're going to launch a token. Base is the only one that not only doesn't have a token, but they've specifically said we're never going to have a token. Now, I don't believe that they're never going to have a token, but they're explicitly saying that. But there are still ways you can capitalize on Base. And so make sure you go pro. Again, you can get a 25% discount in the show notes below. But pro members that are already signed up, get ready. Next Saturday, going to be a banger.
Super stoked for that, Kai. Next, The other two big winners from March were Ethereum, had the Denkin upgrade, BlackRock launched the Biddle Fund, and then a bunch more big name firms jumped in to get in on the ETH ETF, filing paperwork. Grayscale, VanEck, BlackRock, Hashdex, Fidelity, Invesco, so many more have all filed paperwork. So we'll see what happens in May. And then, of course, the other big winner in March was meme coins. I feel like we're going to talk a bit about meme coins later in the episode, but it's just insane to look at. Doge up 110%, Floki up 320%, WIF over 300%. It's, and then there's some new meme coins like DGen that's up 1,700%. We're going to talk a little bit about DGen as well, and them launching a chain and what that means a little bit later in the show. But wow, March, what a month.
On March 19th, I put a call on our Discord, just not in the public channels, in a private channel, to someone on our team who was playing around with meme coins. I said, I don't play around with meme coins, by the way, but I was like, if there was one coin I would buy, one meme coin, it would be DGen. And this was on the 19th. It was worth like 0.0003. I don't know how many zeros in front of that. But anyway, within 9 days, it had 15x. And I was like, I actually was going to buy it just for jokes because Raul, the guy from our team, kept saying like, we need to do meme coins, And I was like, absolutely not. And I was like, you know what? I'll throw like $500 in just like for fun. Damn, that would have been real nice. So I'm kind of kicking myself on that one.